Alright, we'll do a video on how to do the heater core hose end replacement. You can see those, they like to break. So, you can see the broken one is back there. So, yeah, you're going to need this little tool here. These are all over the internet, you can order them. It's just the heater core hose removal tool is all it is. So yeah, you're always going to have to take this one on the right off first. You can see that one's broke off, because otherwise you ain't got no room to get into this one. So yeah, this tool, you want to make sure you get it all the way behind there. And you want to make sure you can see that crack in the tool where it comes together. You want to make sure it's all the way together, and you want to push it. Just kind of push it tightly so it butts up flat up against the back of your connector. And you never want to put a lot of pressure on these, because you could damage the heater core. So you always want to twist. So once you get this turning, you see that? If you can get it turning, that's the key thing. And you don't have to push on the tool. Once the tool is firmly against the back of the connector, you don't have to mess with the tool at that point. What you want to do is only pull on the connector. And I shouldn't even say you don't even want to pull on it. You just want to slowly twist it. Twist it and just gently pull forward, really gently with it. And just keep twisting it, and it'll work its way off. Okay? That's the key thing, is not putting too much pressure back there. And then you can see your tool here. You can see how I spread that little connector. Oh, I wish that would focus. Then you can remove your little tool and try not to break it. That's a fragile little plastic deal there. They don't make those very good, but if you're careful with it, it'll be fine. And you can see now why you don't want to pull on your tool, because it butts up against this lip on your heater core. So you could pull on it all you want, and you're just going to break the heater core. So you don't ever want to pull on the tool. Just pull on the hose to take it off, twist it. So there you have it. Okay, so we got our new ends on here. And I noticed too on these, there's a plastic junction thing right here. And that also is going to crack and go bad on you. So I'm going to replace that too. And you can just replace that, or you can put a metal one in there. I just ended up ordering the whole setup here, which is this here. Part number 626111. And that's for the vehicles without the rear heat. If you have rear heat like in a Tahoe or Yukon, it's going to be a different part number. So yeah, I think what we'll do is see if we can't unhook that up. Okay, I think what we'll do, bring that up so you can see. I just don't know how long that would have lasted. I mean, it might have been fine, but I'm not going to take a chance on it. So, yeah, again, you could just order this piece, and they make metal ones. just cut the clamps off with like a Dremel or something, and you can even reuse your hose most of the time. But I just ordered the whole assembly. It wasn't that much, so we'll put that on. I think what I'll do is reuse these pinch clamps, or whatever you call them, because I do have, actually no, I don't have plans for those other clamps. I might just use the worm clamps, we'll see. Doesn't really matter, but either way, we'll get that put on. Once again, trusty old Vaseline doesn't take a whole lot. But that'll help the hose go on a heck of a lot easier. Yeah. So yeah. Yep, can never have too much Vaseline, you guys. Get that one put on. Yeah, that one there, okay. Okay, that one's on. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that one disconnected, and we'll start filling up the cooling system until we get some liquid flowing out of here. Get rid of as much air as we can. So yeah, we'll start doing that. Literally hear the air coming out of there. So yeah, we'll just keep filling it up. Well, this bottle here will be 2 gallons. And yeah, I've been switching from coolant to water, trying to keep it 50-50. I did not expect it to be this low. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're finally starting to get water. Yep. So now I can hook it up, and I think we've bled most of the air out of that now. So, and I found that for some reason this black one connector was fitting really tight. So I decided to put that one. It just seemed to be happier on the other side, so I switched them. In hindsight, I should have just ordered 2 of these factory connectors. They just seem to fit a lot easier. So, yeah, that's what happens when you get one item that's aftermarket. I mean, I can't even... I don't know. It's on there. It ain't going anywhere. But I had to push harder than I wanted to. And again, you'd never want to push too hard on that because it could cause a leak in the heater core. So hopefully I didn't cause that issue. But I think it'll be fine. I didn't push it that hard. So I think we'll be okay. Okay, we've been driving for a half hour and I don't see any leaks. Probably have to add a little more coolant, but yeah. So anyway, you can see there's a white and a black connector. Well, anyway, the white one on the left, that's the factory genuine GM part. And in hindsight, you know, that hose assembly I showed you, that Dorman hose assembly, nothing wrong with it, it's great, but it had a China, you know, black plastic end, and that one fit much tighter, and I just didn't like how I had to push it. You know, even after putting the Vaseline on, I had to push it and twist it on. I put more pressure on that heater core pipe than I wanted to. I think everything's fine. I mean, I don't sense any leakage or anything. I've been running the heater, the AC, all that stuff. So I don't think we have any heater core leaks, because if we do, it's gonna suck, because this truck is no fun to do a heater core, I can tell you that. It's probably a good $1,000 if you bring it to a shop, so hopefully that holds out. If not, I guess it is what it is, but again, I can't stress enough, it's worth it to just pay up and buy the genuine GM white colored heater hose ends there, those plastic ends. That thing just slid right on, snapped right in. That China one on the other side, that one I had to really work it on there. I didn't like that. So if I could go back in time, I would have ordered 2 of the genuine GM $27 a piece versus $5 a piece ends. You know, it's worth paying it for something that just slips right on and you keep that pressure off the heater core pipe. So either way, I think we're fine. So either way, we got lucky here. Everything's working great.